down, Max. Gently.
What the fuck?
Whoa! Stand down. This is Klaus. He's one of us. He was a Nazi before, but he's on our side now.
Where is he, Johnny?
What the
How is this
fuck?
possible? We're in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in plain sight.
It's the last place they would look out.
Will they not hear us?
Best to keep your voice down, then, yeah?
Fuck me. B.J. Blazkowicz. I should have known only you would be dumb enough to do a daytime entry.
Yeah.
Glad to have you back, Bart.
Caroline, you're alive.
If you call shitting in a bag living, 3 pulverized vertebrae. You?
Head trauma, 4 inches of cast iron shrapnel right in the conch. Still in there.
Severed colon, septic shock, shattered pelvis.
Memory loss, flashbacks, 14 years in a loony bin.
Good to see you, William. So, what can you do?
For your collection, Jay.
Wow, so happy to see you, man. What's it been, 3 months since they hauled you away? Thought you were dead, actually. You send people off to that prison and they don't come back, you know? It's a trip. And you brought some new cats with you, actual reinforcements. It's cool, man.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder marked Project Whisper, but someone has borrowed it. Klaus, I believe it was. Can you find it and bring it to me, would you please, Captain? Now that you are here, I think we can do great things. Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listening on these frequencies. Anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can. Here is pen and paper.
Can I use a typewriter?
You know how to type.
Yes. My parents thought I should learn.
For you to take dictation, prescriptions and such.
Not really. It was useful during my time at the University of London for my doctorate in archaeology. Then the Blitz came and I had to go back home. I was only 16.
Well, Doctor, please assist me in figuring out what these damn numbers are.
Alright. Caroline Becker. Anya. Bobby Bram. Jay.
Well-maintained workbench. Don't
What is he gonna make? Armor upgrade, alright. This guy has a lot of stuff.
Are you dead? I'm busy. Fuck off.
jerk.
Finally, the British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 21, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of the tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerald Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realize how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Well, that sucks. There's a lot of news articles here, holy shit. Moscow in flames. Seriously, they even got Moscow, Stockholm. March 16, 1945. The Red Army were forced to retreat last night from a Moscow engulfed by flames following a week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire heard throughout the night and well into early Thursday morning seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. As of yet, there has been no word of the whereabouts either of Joseph Stalin or his high command. It's all pretty realistic though. Like, this could have seriously happened if the Nazis have won the war, you know? Vancouver, January earlier. Fuck, there's a lot of stuff to read. Triumph in the East. The army when the German flag was raised in the western side. The Reds surrender. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy, smiling faces of the victorious German army, the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following their month-long campaign to seize Russian capital, a campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army with nightly bomb raids by the German Air Force on the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region. It was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but these are rumors circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Prisoner escapes Eisenwald. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped Eisenwald. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous and murderers, rapists, and degenerates. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying their behavior and reports anything that may help them track down these individuals. Victory in Asia. Berlin. Blah blah blah. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts committed that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that the plan is being drawn for both China and Japan, which will be transitioned the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Jesus Christ. Last light in England. The stalwart resistance of the brave people of London has been quelled, claim sources inside London after the August uprising, which has seemed like a turning point of the resistance fighters. The German tyrants unleashed their latest machine of oppression, a monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitness reports describe the fight as a massacre, with the cobblestone street drenched in blood of the brave resistance fighter crushed or gunned down by the giant machine. German elite combat units then proceed to move from block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of freedom fighters. Shit. Oh wow, they have guns here. Awesome. 4 of them, holy shit. Where's the guy with half a head? Like, it looked like he had half of the head sliced off. Pretty weird. Where is he?
Max, ich such schon die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
Makes us.
Yeah, he. Klaus Krutz. A lot of candles here. For fallen brothers.
Oh, it's so good to be home, Captain. No, I think I might need to catch some Z's.
Tools. Crowbar. I mean, what should I do now? New home. No idea what to do. Well, I can talk with the guys, but that will probably trigger a mission, right? I'll do that in a moment. Nightmare. Alright, let's do that.